What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 857,831. TikTok, next block. It's hump day, ladies and gentlemen, out here in Branson, Missouri. Man, I'm telling you guys right now, I am loving Branson, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen. My God, man. My God. I'm absolutely in awe of this place, man. And that rarely happens to me. But, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I took off the phone with a friend of mine back home, and he's a Democrat. He's if you're watching this, man, don't take this personal, because there's a lot of people like this. But he's a low information voter. What do I mean by that? Is he stupid? I don't like to call anybody stupid, but let's just say he doesn't know a lot about the economy, politics, and the like, okay? And I say that in all seriousness, humbleness, and understanding, right? Because I was there before, right? A few years ago, I didn't understand a lot of things, I was in finance, and I didn't really understand inflation until 2020, until 4 years ago. And trying to explain to someone why free money is not good, and why the two-party system, and particularly the Democrats, are not good for you, especially as a black man, is a very, very not an easy task to do. Okay, just say it like that. And this man, who's almost the exact same age as me, he was telling me that he was watching the Democratic National Convention. And he said, "Hey, did you see that? Did you see that?" 'Cause we go back and forth all the time. And he was talking about the speech by Barack and Michelle. I said, "Yeah, I saw it. What about it?" He's like, "Oh, man, you're going to vote for him now?" I said, "Why? Because they can speak good? I mean, what am I voting for here?" And I've been rough on him the last couple of months and stuff. And I gotta lighten my tone, because I can get a little rough. I can get a little bullyish sometimes. So I have to calm my tone down, because I'm kind of combative when it comes to certain things. Like, I'm a very competitive person, and I want to be right and things like that. And it's not about that, He swears I'm a Republican too, by the way, because if you don't like the Democrats, you're a Republican. And I used to think that too. I used to think, once I left the Democratic plantation, because that's what it is. It's a plantation. I thought, well, I must be a Republican, right? And I thought I was for a few months, but then I realized they're full of shit too. And let me give you some news. Let me give you some insight on some things based on my research before I get back to my friend. The Republican Party and the Democratic Party are not that far apart. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about the MAGA part. All right. My estimation is there's about 4 parties, major parties. And again, there is a Libertarian Party, but not them. I was talking about the major parties. And here's what they are based on my estimation and doing a lot of study in the last 4 years. Well, longer than that with politics, but you got the Republican and Democrats. Those are the two wings of the two different politics or political parties on the surface level, right? And you got Republicans that are establishment and Democrats that are establishment, right? Just the basic run-of-the-mill party, red and blue, right? But now you have 2 other parties that have emerged in the last 10 years. And you got the progressive far left party, the absolutely insane idiots in this country. And then you have, and it's spawned from the Democratic Party. And then you have a wing or a political party called MAGA, or America First, or Patriots, or whatever you want to call it, that have spawned from Donald Trump, and some people have spawned out from the Republican Party. And you have those 4 major parties. So when you look at it from that perspective, I'm probably 80 to 90% MAGA. There's some things that I disagree with them, MAGA. I don't like the way they spend, and I didn't like the way they did COVID and everything else. And I don't like the way they talk about defending Israel. I want no wars at all. So there's some things I definitely disagree with them with, but for the most part, I'm, again, 80-90% with their policies. But, and then obviously the Republican Party has shifted towards the MAGA wing more, but believe me, I'll get to that second. Then you got the Democrats, which you got the far left progressives that are just absolutely destroying this country, because Joe Biden is not a far leftist. Now, he's a puppet and he doesn't know what he's doing. He's being completely and utterly and 100% controlled by these people. He's a moderate Democrat. He was tough on crime, man. Joe Biden, the old Joe Biden, although he was an idiot, he was tough, man. He was tough. And but he's captured now. He's captured now. Kamala Harris is far left. She's a puppet too, but she's far left. But the far left wing of the party has taken over the Democratic Party, just like the MAGA has taken over Republican Party. So they'll have to call it, because it's the opposite of the Democrat far left, they call it the far right wing of the party, and it's not even close to the far right wing. They're just more common sense and more America first. So we did have a divided states of America, and we literally took 25 states and gave them to the Democrats, and 25 states and gave them to the Republicans. You'd see a lot more division than you think you would. Okay, and I'm not talking about between the red and the blue, right? If we had 25 states on our side, right, Republicans and a MAGA, you're going to see some MAGA people come out of the woodworks, and that's the side that Fox News is in. Fox News is if I said Democrats, I meant Republicans. They are the establishment wing of the party, Fox News. One thing that pisses me off, people don't realize that this country is not a democracy. It's not a democratic country, okay? This is a republic. Sing the Pledge of Allegiance. Read the Constitution. Tell me where it says democracy or democratic. It doesn't, right? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. So I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. To the republic, okay? We are a constitutional republic, the United States, okay? And I'll probably get more into that in more videos. But if we separated and gave 25 to the Democrats, 25 to Republicans, believe me, Fox News is not on your side. And I talk to a lot of people out here in Missouri. They think that Fox News is good. And I'm not saying good or bad or whatever, because the only reason Fox News sounds good is because they're so different than the far left. Because remember, the far left party has taken over the Democrats. And the Democrat Party, and again, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are not far left. They were not far left with their actions in their 8 years, right? Even though Michelle wasn't the president, but you know what I'm saying. And Biden, they weren't, you know. But the puppeteers and these people have taken over. So now when I'm out here in Missouri, I'm listening to people, and they're on the surface level of education. They're farther, more educated than my dear friend, who's a Democrat. He lives in Virginia, which I'm fighting very hard for. I'm fighting for Virginia, and I'm fighting for Nevada to make sure that we vote the right way with MAGA. And when you listen to these people that watch Fox News on the surface level with the neocon establishment wing of the party, aka the swamp creatures, and then you listen to the Democrats, even the old school liberal Democrats, even what's his name, Bill Maher. He's not a far left guy, but because he has Trump derangement syndrome from CNN and MSNBC and the rest of the left, because Trump is bad, they go against Trump and they team up against the bad guy, and they get their marching orders from the far left. And my dear friend that lives in Virginia, he has no idea what he's voting for. He just knows that Trump is bad and Kamala Harris is a black woman and she's good. And, it's almost like I'm talking to a kindergarten kid when I'm talking. And I don't mean any disrespect by that, brother, if you're watching this, right? If I try to do your job, like I said in the video, if I try to do someone's job like a mechanic or an engineer or a nurse or a doctor or something like that, I'd look like an elementary school kid too. And I'm not saying I know all this stuff on politics, but let's just say I put a lot of time and effort into knowing how the political game works, the history of this country, the economy and money, because it all goes together. It all ties together. I know you guys don't like quote unquote politics, but trust me, you'll be very appreciative of it if something happens, if you know about it. Okay. So my dear friend was telling me that, hey, did you see those speeches last night? I said, yeah, I saw them. He said, what do you think? I said, I think they're very good arbiters. I think they're very good. I think Michelle Obama killed it. I said, thank God Michelle Obama's not running. A real black woman is not running. And she made y'all feel good yesterday. I said, but did you know that they're doing vasectomies and abortions out there? I said, hey, man, what policies? And I was trying to be light and nice to him. I said, what policies do you like of Kamala Harris? Oh, I like the fact that she's protecting women's rights. I said, okay. And you know what I said about that. And then he says, oh, and then Israel and Palestine, you know, she wants to do a ceasefire. I said, really? Well, two things. One, why are the Palestinian wing of the party out there saying killer Kamala and genocide Joe and Kamala must go and all this other stuff? And two, why is she not doing a ceasefire now? I mean, he couldn't answer that. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But when you have a major catastrophe like 2020 to wake a lot of African-American people and people in general waking up to this nonsense, this absolute nonsense of what's going on and the control and the divide in this country, because that's what it's all about. They want to divide you so they can keep you distracted, so they can control you and then conquer you. That's it. That's the game. So don't play them, guys. I said that to you before. I get involved in that too sometimes, but it's not about Democrat and Republican, because trust me, if we split the country up and gave it 25 to 25, there'd be a lot more factions coming out. And speaking of that, RFK Jr. is talking about dropping out and endorsing, did I say JFK? RFK. RFK is thinking about dropping out, if he hasn't done it already, and joining forces with Trump. Once that's official, it may be official now, I just haven't seen it yet. I just heard the rumors because I'm on vacation, but I'm going to deep dive into that, and I'm going to tell you what I think about that. And I think that's a really good move for RFK Jr. I really do. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. What do you guys think about this division, these psychological operations, and the lies, and the things that these evil things and demonic things are doing to our country and our citizens? Let me know, please, guys, in the comment section below. Do me a favor, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, only if you like it. If you guys like my channel and my videos, go ahead and share it, guys. I'm trying to share everything I can. I'm on vacation. I'm chilling out. I'm on a golf course, for peace sake. Okay? I'm in Branson, Missouri. I think my new favorite adopted city, and I'm still making videos for you. So if you like the video, least you can do is share it, okay? Because you already know, sharing is caring. You guys also know I love you very much. You guys know that. That's my old ending. But despite all this, the divide and conquer, the psyops, the lies, the manipulation, the demonic things that they're doing in this country, because it's demonic, guys. It's evil what they're doing. Despite all that, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is not going to let it happen. It won't. And down here, when it comes to all this money printing that they're doing and this free money and all this other stuff, because again, all budgets are balanced. And they balance it, the federal government, by printing and borrowing. We got something to defeat that, guys. And it used to be gold and it used to be silver, but that's not going to happen in the digital world. It's just not. You know, we needed digital money to fight against this future money that's coming. There's even more evil, demonic money that's coming. That's the central bank digital currencies. You know they're coming. And this money that I'm talking about is going to defeat all down here on earth, okay, in the physical realm. And I got a funny feeling, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what it is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.